Just so we're very clear, this right now is pre-coffee. This is before I've had a sip of this espresso drink. Sorry for all the noise. There's like people working with dumpsters outside or something. And I haven't fed my cats yet, so they're running around complaining about it. Ready for this? The joy that is a cup of coffee. I'm like completely blind without my glasses, so I can't actually see what my hair looks like, but I did literally wake up. I don't know, I didn't check the time. About 15 minutes ago, so. It is good. It is good. I have no idea what this video is about, by the way. I'm just here hanging out. So if you're drinking your morning coffee and we're just chilling, we're just hanging out together, it's kind of cool. I was reading about like going towards discomfort and pain and sounds weird when I put it like that, but not running from discomfort, essentially. And those moments pretty much being opportunities to, to learn, to grow, you know. And it feels like the last few months have been like nothing but discomfort. And it feels like all I've wanted to do is run away and hide and get away from it, you know, and I don't drink a lot, I don't do drugs, I haven't been running away in that way. I guess what I would do is like watch TV or just something to distract my thoughts, to get away from the thoughts that hurt right now, you know, in the last few months. And I think to do that for a few months, maybe a month or two, I don't know, a little while, you know, that's okay. Like we can understand the need to have a distraction once in a while. I think that's okay. But I think I'm at a point now where, like, at least right now, maybe next week I'll feel completely different. I don't know, but it doesn't really help. It doesn't really solve anything or leave me feeling any better, because all of those feelings of hurt and discomfort are still there. They're all still very real, and they'll still exist, and until you face them head on and you, like, I don't know, talk to them, or I don't really know, acknowledge them, sit with them, let them teach you something, I don't even know. Until you stop running away from them as if they're not really there, you're not ever going to learn anything from them. And ultimately feel better, ultimately learn how to be a better person and, like, grow and find more happiness in life. Those things are just gonna constantly, haunt you, and you just be running forever. So, like I said, it's okay to run. It's okay to run a little bit, especially at first, because it's a practice. It takes time. It takes work. Even the most, I guess, practiced people are, if that's a way of speaking, get scared sometimes. Something awful happens and they feel fear, and so they want to run away, but it's like, whatever. It's a whole other conversation, but I think what I'm saying, what am I saying exactly? I was thinking about how, like, before I hit record, actually I was still in bed, like 20 minutes ago now. Yeah, like 25 minutes ago. I was in bed and I was like, why am I gonna go record a video? Like, I wanted to do some kind of movement, yoga or something. I want to meditate. I want to, have a mindful, conscious, healthy, productive morning, whatever, and then why am I recording a video before I do all of that? Like, I wanted to have a coffee, sit here with you guys, and make a video, but then it's like, I'm gonna be dead asleep. Like, I keep rubbing my eyes. I haven't done it. Literally got out of the bed, went to the bathroom, and then went into the kitchen and made this coffee, and then sat down. So, what was it? Oh, and then I was like, it's kind of better that way, because all the all those shields are down. Like, I'm still, this is as real as I think I could be on camera, you know, on YouTube or wherever. Like, this is me. I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm still getting used to this camera thing. So I'm sure, like, I could be more real. But I was like, I kind of liked that I would just be, like, totally myself on camera, you know. So maybe coffee and recording a video before I do anything else. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. What was I talking about before? Facing pain and discomfort head on. Letting it be your teacher, learning from it. I've been wanting to meditate for a few months now. And I felt like I really have needed meditation because I have gone through a lot of heartbreak in the last couple months, and I've just felt like it's been a time where I've needed to go inward and meditate through it instead of run away, right? Like, in my brain I know that, but I've been terrified to do it. I've been so afraid to sit with those feelings and feel them, you know, willingly sit and feel the feelings of pain and heartbreak, you know, like, look, why would anyone want to do that? But then, and I have tried meditating more recently a couple times, and I think the most surprising thing that I discovered was that it's uncomfortable for like a moment. Maybe a couple minutes, it sort of hurts and is uncomfortable, but as you sort of get to know them in a very intentional way, it's very hard to explain. I don't know if it'll make sense, but I'm gonna just carry on. When you get to know them in a conscious way, you kind of like become friends with them a little bit. And there's some comfort in it. And I had this feeling of, it's gonna be okay. Like, somehow the feeling of discomfort it only is uncomfortable for like a few moments, and then I'm like, I feel like I'm there with myself. I'm there for myself. I'm like sitting in good company, and it's gonna be okay. It's very interesting. And so then I was reading this stuff last night, and I'm actually putting this together literally right here, sitting here, talking to you. But that made a lot of sense. That made a lot of sense to me. It makes a lot of sense, because now I'm like realizing it's pretty much in those moments, those few times that I have meditated, that was the surprising takeaway, was that it actually didn't suck as much as I thought it was going to. It didn't hurt as badly as I thought it would. Um, the whole time, anyway. I guess the takeaway is, go towards the discomfort, go towards the fear and the pain, and as much as that sucks, like I said a couple times, sometimes you're not ready. Sometimes you can't just, chill out. Why are you chill out? This menace to society. See what I'm saying? You see what I do? Stop fighting your sister. Stop fighting your sister. The takeaway here, as I was saying, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, go towards your fear, your discomfort, and as much as that sucks, like, sometimes we can't. Sometimes, when I first was, when my heartbreak was still so raw and open, there was absolutely no way, like literally there was no way I was going to sit down and even talk about it like this, or meditate or sit with it, or I just wanted to, I just didn't want to exist, and I just didn't want to be aware or conscious of anything. I didn't want to, all that I could do was distract myself if I was going to, like, literally stay, like, alive and be okay. Which, maybe that sounds dramatic, but that's okay sometimes. Sometimes you're not ready. Sometimes you just can't do it. You just can't, and that's fine. I guess it's about what you do when you find the strength to eventually, I would say that through all of that, even in those moments where all I wanted to do was run away, it was kind of like this feeling of like, well, right now I definitely, like one day maybe I'll be able to meditate about this. I'll be able to sit down and sit with myself and meditate or talk about it. Maybe one day. It was still kind of hard to believe that could possibly be a thing, but I was conscious of the idea that probably one day it will be okay. But right now the world is exploding around me, and that dog out there is the most annoying dog. It's a new dog. I don't know who got a new dog for Christmas, but I am so sick and tired of hearing it yapping away all freaking day. Just gonna go towards that feeling and learn something from it. But I always knew that eventually I'd be able to, hopefully, I had the idea in my mind that eventually I might be able to think about this in a more conscious kind of, like, intentional way, instead of just wanting to run away from it and distract myself from it. And I'm getting to that point where I want to be okay, and I want to be happy, and I want to feel better and feel good, and the feelings of discomfort and heartbreak and pain are like the best place to be in such a sick and twisted way. Just a sick joke, man. But if you want to develop as a human being, and sometimes, you know what, I don't want to. I don't want to at all. I'm like tired of. It's like I feel like I'm always doing the work, doing the work, and I just want to like forget about it. But anyway, that would be the takeaway. Go towards the discomfort. It is your greatest teacher, and it's something that I'm learning about. I guess through my own meditation and thinking, and now what I'm reading is also like talking about that and sort of confirming stuff, I guess. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day. Weather should be nice. Cats are sitting in the window. I am gonna go do some yoga or something, some movement, move my body around, wake up a little bit. There's a couple sips of this coffee left. I'll talk to you guys, I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe the next day. But yeah, hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching. I don't know. I'll see you guys.